Hello guys, welcome to another edition of Ray Sports News and Debates, okay? In today's video, we're going over our Week 1 NFL predictions. Yes, NFL starts tonight with the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. I'm going to be giving you my predictions, okay, for Week 1 for all the NFL games. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, we're going with the Thursday night game tonight between the Chiefs and the Ravens. I'm going to go Kansas City here. I feel like Kansas City got really better in the offseason and Baltimore got worse. And it's going to be hard for me to pick against Kansas City in every game this year, but I'm going to go Kansas City over Baltimore. Tomorrow night in Brazil, okay, we got the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm going to go a little bit of an upset here. I'm going to say the Packers pull it off. I really think that, Jordan Love could potentially be coming into his own. He had a great 8-game spell last year over the, second half of the season, and I think they continue that trend in the right direction, so I'm going to go Green Bay there. Carolina versus New Orleans. I think Carolina tremendously got better in the offensive department, which they were extremely lacking last year. I really don't believe in the Saints. So I will be going Carolina here. I guess you could call it a little bit of an upset, but I'm going to go Carolina here. Vikings versus the Giants. I'm actually going to go the Vikings to pull this one off. I really think Daniel Jones is going to be on a short leash this year. And I think this is going to be the start of the downward spiral. And I do think Justin Jefferson and Sam Darnold will go off this game against that Giants secondary. So yeah, we're going to go Vikings here. Rams versus the Raiders versus the Chargers. I'm actually going to go Chargers here. I like that the Chargers went young. It's Harbaugh's first game back in the league. And I think Herbert and them will be enough to beat Gardner Minshew and the Raiders. So I'm going to go Chargers. Probably the most obvious game on the bunch, Cincinnati versus New England. Cincinnati. I mean, this one's kind of obvious. They're better offensively. They're better defensively. Special teams in the head coaching department. Easy pick Cincinnati here. Dallas versus Cleveland, probably one of the more tougher games to predict. And it boils down to two things. How decent is Cleveland's offense going to be, and how good is Dallas's offense going to be against that defense? If Deshaun gives them 28, I feel like it's going to be enough here. So it's hard for me to pick against my team. So I am going to pick the Cowboys to beat Cleveland here. I just don't believe Deshaun's fully come back, after missing all that time with the league. He is at 27, I think, this year, 26. I just think Deshaun has a bad game and Dallas wins here. Pittsburgh versus the Atlanta Falcons. This one's tough, too, because I haven't seen Kurt in a year, okay? And, with Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, it's just going to be, But I am going to go with the Falcons to win here. I think they have the better offensive team, the better quarterback. I think Atlanta's defense is better, not as good as Pittsburgh's. I feel like it'll be a low-scoring game, probably 24-21, but I am going to go Falcons here. Texans versus the Colts. I'm going Texans here, pretty self-explanatory. Commanders versus the Buccaneers. This one, I'm actually going to go Commanders. I think they pull off the upset Week 1. I do like Tampa Bay this year in terms of possibly getting in as a wild card team. But I do think the Commanders get the Week 1 win. Let's see who we got here. All right, we got the Tennessee Titans and the Chicago Bears. I'm going to go Chicago to get the Week 1 upset. I do think the Titans got better, especially defensively. I just feel bad that they fired Mike Vrabel, and I feel like that's going to be a huge step backwards. Will Levis is going to be his first year as a starter. I am going to go Chicago here. Caleb Williams gets his first win as a starter, and everything going forward. Miami and the Jaguars. I'm going to go Miami to get the win here. I think the offense is way more explosive than Jacksonville, and I just feel like Tua's going to pick apart that secondary. And I feel like it's a revenge year for Miami to prove, all the doubters wrong in terms of us thinking oh, they're all, flash and no pan, if that makes sense. Let's see, we got Denver and Seattle. I'm actually gonna go Denver here. I really like Bo Nix coming out of college, and I just don't believe in Seattle's defense a lot enough to stop Bo Nix in that offense. I like Bo's skill set, so I'm going to go with Denver here. Rams against the Lions. I am actually going to go with the Rams here. I really believe in the offense this year. And the Lions kind of started out really slow last year, and I think they continue that trend this year. I think they suffer a week 1 loss. Nothing against them, but I am going to go Rams here. And our Monday night game, okay, we have the Jets and the 49ers. This one's kind of tough, but if all the Avengers play and they re-sign Trent Williams, they got Brandon Ayuk to stay for a little bit. I haven't seen Rodgers in a year. I am going to go 49ers here. I think that's the safe bet. I do think it's going to be an extremely low-scoring game, and I'm talking potentially a 21-20 game, and 49ers winning on a field goal. Yeah, let's see. So I think the only game we missed potentially was... Yeah, I believe that was it. I might have left out a game or two. I'm trying to get this posted before the Thursday night games. I am living out one game. I just can't remember it. But I will be putting that game in my prediction in the comment of this video. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, and subscribe button to the channel today with your predictions for week 1. And guys, ladies, gents, we're finally here. After the long-awaited drought without football, without NFL football, we are back, guys. Super excited for the season. I do think there's going to be a whole bunch of surprises this season. But yeah, until next time, guys, you guys have a good one.